we must fight anti-Semitism. No, I really mean it. I mean, we must fight anti-Semitism. We must fight and destroy this weapon that is called anti-Semitism. Now, I'm a Semite. According to the definition of a Semite, Arabs are all Semites. Jews, they consider themselves Semites, even though me as an Arab, I might question, what Jews are you referring to that are Semitic people? But even me asking that question, I can be labeled as anti-Semite. This weapon, this nuclear weapon, they have used this weapon to destroy people, destroy a lot of good people who criticized what Israel is doing to the Palestinians. Now, you have been watching the media, whatever media you are watching here in the United States. I'm sure you're probably watching TV with all the main media outlets supporting Israel wholeheartedly, not just covering the news, but actually making news. Not everyone who criticized Israel is an anti-Semite. And I cannot be anti-Semite myself because I'm a Semite myself. Now, you have been watching the news. Why do you think, see, even me asking this question, why do mainstream media support Israel wholeheartedly better than they support America? Oh my goodness, you're anti-Semite. Why do our politicians, 100% of them, well, I shouldn't say 100%, I think there's one or two in the Senate, and maybe there's like 7 or 8 in the House, but everybody else, why are they with Israel? Well, I'm anti-Semite if I ask that question. Now, why do they all go and visit Israel when they want to run for an election? You've seen many, and I mean many, not all, but many, the vast majority of those who want to be president of the United States, they have to go get their blessings there. Oops, I said get their blessings there. Well, that's an anti-Semitic remark, according to some. But aren't you just curious? What is this with Israel? Now, do you know the fight in Ukraine is more important to the United States, to the American security interest, and to the American best interest and national security interest? The war in Ukraine is more important. We didn't see anyone moving any war pieces, any couriers going to help Ukraine. Why? Why is that? Why with Israel, everybody's down there, by the way. Everybody, nobody's in Washington. Biden, Blinken, Brown, everybody is down there. Why? Don't you want to know why? Well, because it's Israel. What is it about Israel? Now you want to get into anti-Semitic stuff. Now you want to tell us, oh, because they may be controlling the media? Oh, did I say that? Because if I said that, I could be labeled as anti-Semite. Does Israel control United States Congress? Well, I don't know. You just go see how they respond. Go see who is paying. Oh my goodness, you're anti-Semite. I know you're anti-Semite. Well, 10 years ago, we used to be more freer to talk about these things, but now we don't. Now we have to watch, because if you say something, you're probably going to be cast as an anti-Semite, and just shooting you with that weapon, you're done. Now, does that going to make me be scared of talking about the things I've been talking about for many, many years? No, this just tells me that I have to fight anti-Semitism so we can destroy that weapon. We have to destroy that weapon of anti-Semitism. So businesses, you have businesses coming out and supporting, and every hamburger you buy, you get $1, we're going to send it to Israel. Why? Churches, do you know, have you listened to your pastor at church? He did mention Israel, right? And he mentioned about Israelis and God's chosen people. I have no idea what that means. If you do, let me know. The God I know, the God of Abraham, does not favor anyone unless if they are good people. With their good deeds, yeah, he likes them. But it doesn't matter what color you are. What did Israel do? So far, they killed about 4,000 Palestinians. Most of them are innocent. They bombed hospitals. They bombed ambulances. They bombed schools. They bombed residential buildings. They have forced over 500,000 people to evict them out of their homes. By the way, those people for the second time, because Israel evicted them back in 1947. Do you realize that the Palestinians have been under and subjected under Israelis' control for 75 years? Israel has been killing them. By the way, the last 2 years, Israel have killed many, many Palestinians. You did not hear about it. Well, why didn't you hear about it? Because your media did not talk about it. And also, so let's get back into the media. Do you know everything I do on Facebook or others? Rejected. Why? Because why? Why rejected? Why? I don't know. You answer me. Why are they rejecting stuff that the Palestinians, why are they ganging up on Palestinians? Israel cut off food, water, electricity from 2.2 million Palestinians in Gaza, and nobody says anything. Nobody's doing anything. Why? Because the United States, with almighty military and navy, went over there and said, hey, nobody gets involved with this. Let Israel do. Well, you're seeing what Israel is doing. You are seeing what Israel is doing with the Palestinians. Do you agree to that? By the way, a 6-year-old child in Chicago was stabbed 26 times by a landlord who said he hates Muslims, and he's doing it because of the war. So, ladies and gentlemen, don't be afraid to speak out. I know many people now, you feel like you are, especially people who are with the Palestinians and on the side of the Palestinians. Hey, go out there. Don't be afraid of these threats. Don't be afraid of you are being called anti-Semite or not. Don't be afraid. You must fight. You are on the right side. When they tell you, I love it when they tell you, oh, you are on their side. Oh, if you are on their side. What their side? Oh, we share values. Really? What values we as Americans share with Israel? Well, I can think of few. We bombarded civilians in Iraq for a lie. Yeah, you remember that? The weapons of mass destructions and Colin Powell showing you all these chemical on trucks and stuff. There was a lie. And what did George Bush say? Oh, well, that was the information. Really? That's the information you're given, and you go kill 2 million Iraqis? You drop bombs. Well, yeah, we do share those values with Israelis, if that's the kind of values we are talking about as America shares with Israel. Because Israel is killing civilians. And the United States is standing shoulder to shoulder with it. Is that who you are as an American? Do you condone what Israel is doing? Killing families, killing children? Do you condone that? Do you share those values? If you don't share those values, then speak up. But